Hello everyone, Borgaboo here and welcome back to another region full video. This is an update showcase today. We have a brand new region full update in June and there is a lot to showcase today. But first off, let's talk about the male weapons. The male weapons have received a massive change. One of them being is now you got a separate slot specifically for male weapons. So you can go into your male section and you can see that we have the male weapons right here. So there's currently 4 that you can get at the moment: the knife, the fire axe, the baseball, and the sledgehammer. They removed a couple, I believe, the crowbar, the katana, and the other weapons as well. I believe it's only temporary, unfortunately, but I will be showcasing these weapons today. So the male weapons have received some changes. The most important one is being the animations. The animations have completely changed to be modernized so it fits with the game. And also the stats as well. So if we stab the zombie right here, hang on. There you go, you can see there's now bleeding effects. And it will just deal some more damage, I believe. It should deal a bit more damage maybe. It depends, because they completely remade how the male weapons work, so they might be a bit better, they might be worse, it depends on the type of male weapon. Obviously if we do headshot, there we go. Now I'm not entirely sure if you know, headshots or, you know, backstabbing exists if I spawn another military. Not entirely sure if I do this. Nah, I think it's just the same, but it feels like the knife feels a lot more powerful in a way, I'm not entirely sure. But do be sure to land on headshots because they will deal a lot more damage. Obviously, I'm not going to showcase all of the male weapons in terms of the stats, but yeah, just know that their animations and some of their stats have changed so that they fit with the game. So like this fire axe, you can see this fire axe also has a really funny animation with the spinning that I actually really like that a lot. And even the sledgehammer, it has like a little like lifting weight animation, which is actually pretty funny, which I like a lot. They put a lot of detail in their guns and weapons, which I really like a lot. They are really cool, to be honest. I really love what the developers do for this game. They want to give the game the best details and the amount of replayability as possible to make everything feel fresh and entertaining for the player. But besides that, we have some Game Pass news as well regarding Thunder. Thunder, if you don't know what Thunder is, it's a Game Pass that is purely donation. You have to spend, I believe, 10,000 Robux, which is about $100 US. So it is really expensive, and it should only be purchased if you're really generous and want to help support the development, which I did. Thunders receive a special skin, which you can see here. They received a really cool gold Thunder skin, which you can equip. They also received a clothes as well, so let me see if I can take off the vest, hang on. There we go, so you can see that they have a unique gold Thunder-like clothes to make yourself stand out from the rest, to show that you have supported a lot of money towards the game. Obviously, you can read everything about the Thunder right here. You get 2,000 tokens, you get the Thunder skin, you get the outfit as well as the Thunder title. So you get a bit of cosmetics when purchasing this game. But again, you should only get this Game Pass if you are supporting the game as well. Okay, now let's talk about the bundles. Well, blueprints. Blueprints are brand new, and they are purely cosmetic wise, so they will change how your gun looks, I believe. So we'll take this look. They change how your gun looks. I believe all of these are purely cosmetic. They do not change how the gun works. They're purely cosmetic. So if we go to cosmetic, go to weapons, and let's say here, my AK-47, we just customize, and there should be a build somewhere, attachments maybe. There we go, cosmetics, and there we go, blueprints. So if we toggle the blueprints, yeah, there we go. It purely changes how the gun looks. So if we go back, I don't think any of my attachments have changed, I believe. Hang on. It looks like all my attachments are the same if I go back to cosmetics. Yeah, they should all be the same. Yeah, so this is the normal. Not entirely sure, to be honest. According to developers, these are purely cosmetic, so who knows, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. This is how it should look. So it does not change any of your gun stats. It purely changes the look of your gun. So this is pretty cool, actually, because if you have a gun, for example, this is my standard, basic, long gun. You could change it to look so much better depending on what you want. But yeah, it's just purely cosmetic wise. It doesn't change any stats of your gun. It just makes the gun look so much better. So again, purely cosmetic. So it's up to you if you want to equip these or not. And we have two new throwables, the dynamite as well as the claymore. Let's go with the dynamite first. Okay, first up, dynamite. It has a 4-second, I believe, get your weapons from the weapon crate. Okay, so that part is new, the dialogue. But anyway, dynamite. It has 4 seconds to, blow up, but it deals an insane amount of damage, which can be useful against, the bulk zombie or whatever it's called. But let's throw it, and it will take at least a few seconds. And there we go, it blows up. But let's go some zombies here, just to, showcase how effective it is. It'll be very effective against that bulk Hulk zombie, or, that Hulk-looking zombie, which I don't really know what its name is. Wait, let's throw it like that. Go back, and it should blow them up. There we go. So you have to, really time it so you don't accidentally, miss or blow yourself up. But you do have to keep your distance away, at least for a few seconds. Okay, so how Claymore works is if you hold it, you can see it'll look at a specific direction. So if you look this way, it's going to point. Actually, I don't know why it's pointing that way, but I believe if it goes near it, it's gonna blow up. So yeah. So let's actually, I think you do blow up as well if you interact with it. So let's go and wait. And there you go. I believe you can blow up as well. Oh, never mind, you don't. Okay, so it only blows up if you're near it. But yeah, so you can't go over it. It blows up if it interacts with it. So that's interesting. It's kind of like a landmine, probably. But anyway, scary zombies, and let's move on to the next news. Okay, so we have brand new skills. I believe the medical one is. Let me just read real quick. First off, we have Pitcher. This increases your velocity when throwing your melee weapons a lot more further away, so it increases it by 50%. Stockpile. Refill a throwable every 25 kills. You also carry twice as many throwables, so that can be extremely useful against hordes. Under medical section, we have Deep Breaths. Your healing canisters grant 50% increase to health damage resistance. And then for expertise, your healing canisters last 10 seconds long, so that's also a very good one for medics. And then we have some changes to Magnum expertise. Instead, gain up to 25% additional damage. It's scaled now based on the missing ammo from the magazine capsule. So that's interesting. This could be a bit of a buff, I guess, in a way. Modifiers now increase, your rewards. So for example, if I have no downs, it increases by 1. If I get, for example, these two in a way, these do not give you any progression, so these are now purely, for funsies. This one increases by 25%, 25%, Nightmare 25%, Nightfall 1%, and this one 1%. So long range, Nightmare, and Frenzy give you the most rewards, but they are very, very hard, I will say that. There's also a new one, I believe, as well. Get 100 mil kills in a match. We'll definitely try that out, I guess, next time. Brand new progression badges. These are purely for, modifiers. Extra challenge, complete a match with a non-whimsical modifier selected. Mayhem, complete a match with a modifiers multiplier of 2. So that is interesting. So that means you now get badges if you do modifiers based on these. So that is actually pretty cool, to be honest. But modifiers multiplied by 2. Does that mean that if we go to... Yeah, okay, so let me see. Which one gives the most right now? Let's see. Nightmare, long range, frenzies. But they don't give you a multiplier of 2. Maybe we need this one. Maybe this gives you a more multiplier chance. I don't know. But that's gonna be a tough badge to get. So another hard badge for you to go towards. So that is it for this update. This update is purely focused on male weapons as well as other skill changes. There's also some bugs fixes as well as, you know, other quality of life changes and other fixes. So there's quite a bit of changes that have been added to this game. So if you want to read more information about the update, you can read, I believe you can check out their Discord server, I believe under the game description where it shows you the social and stuff. So you can definitely see that when you got the chance. But either way, I hope you guys and girls find this video showcase useful. I'll definitely play the new update and the modifiers when I am done with this video editing and such. So if you see me in game, don't forget to say hello, and I will endorse you, by the way. If you're looking for some endorsements, I'll definitely give it to you if you need to go towards badge or purely for flex purposes. So it's up to you. But anyway, I'll see you guys and girls next time. I hope this video helped a lot, and I'll see you guys and girls next time. Borgaboo out. Have a lovely day, everyone. Bye bye.